This is the Women on the Edge of Attainment podcast. There will be women, too, some edge,
but we are not edgy.
And we're pretty sure there'll be no attainment.
No fear of that.
With me, Laun Bowman.
And me, Osnat Krupnik-Mas.
Hello, how are you, Laun?
No, I'm fine. I just need you to know these aren't my real double chins.
Listen, first, let's say hello. I'm looking at the camera and saying hello to all the people. You're seeing us now.
Hello.
This is the real pandemic. Here we are. How are you doing?
Right.
Yes, and this is the weird thing I have behind me. This is Africa's 5. I have Africa's 5 behind me. Now, the thing
and
is,
those are real.
Yeah, at night they come to life, but it's only about at midnight. But you know what is the real thing? Because I'm doing all these video calls, you know what happens?
What?
I realized I'm really middle-aged because I can see all my middle-aged neck.
I want to be able to see my middle-aged neck. All I see is double chins.
Say thank you. Mine is like, all of a sudden I realized I had like wrinklets.
Wait.
Wrinklets.
I've got a nervous cough. The thing is, I've got this.
You're coughing and I get nervous. My God, does it go through video camera? My God.
The thing is, I think I've made up this thing called a nervous cough. Whenever I'm around people, I want to cough. At home, I'm silent. But already I'm around.
But I'm not around you.
People,
I'm in my own home. I'm keeping my distance. I'm socially distancing from you, especially.
And yet. Especially from me.
You're welcome. So, how is this pandemic treating you, Laun?
I mean, is this the time to say this is not the apocalypse I was expecting?
I think this is the right time to say that. This is exactly the apocalypse I was waiting for, to be honest with you, because I was waiting for an apocalypse that would reveal my middle-aged neck, which I wasn't aware existing. I was waiting for an apocalypse that would turn me into a person that does fitness. And yes.
You got a Princess Leia look going, by the way.
Oh, yeah, but it's only one.
No, on the side with the headphones.
Oh, with the headphones, yeah, but I have this, so it gives me away. Next time.
The halo, yes.
Yeah, I have
to say, they're little marks on the screen, and I really keep touching them, thinking, well, they're on my screen, but I've realized they're not.
No, I have like these, I don't know, my camera has like these things that make me feel shiny. And all sorts of weird things like this. What can I do?
Tissue for nervous cough.
Okay.
There we go. That's how you do it, people.
No, you're supposed to do it like this, no?
Yes, but they said.
Did you practice all the new movements? For me, no, this wasn't nervous.
Yes.
For me, geez, it's dusty in here. It's about time somebody cleans in here. For me, the main thing is that because I'm doing Joe Wicks's fitness, I can do my right arm, but my goodness, my whole body is sore. This movement is really a lot of pain.
So let me tell you a secret, because it's not no secret. I did Joe Wicks day 1 in an effort to show a good example to my daughter, who just looked at me as if I was completely mad. I enjoyed it. I didn't enjoy being alive on day 2. I was quite sore, and I changed to so I've been doing online exercise classes, before the curve was even attempting to be flattened. And so I went back to mine, and they've added a children's class, a family class. So I went back to my normal dancing lady, and my daughter still looked at me as if, I don't know what you're doing. Like, now's the time. She's 7. Now's the time to be a couch potato, and you're exercising, and so I left Joe Wicks behind.
No,
but I hear he's marvelous, but he hurts.
I wasn't aware of it, and my son's school sent me a video.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't send me a video. They sent me an email, encouraging the children to exercise. And I told my son, why don't you do that? And because I wanted him to do that, I said, I'll do it with you. I regret it immensely.
Have you done all 5 days?
No, because I only found out about it Tuesday afternoon, so we did Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But I've done it from the day I found out, which was Tuesday afternoon. I've done it every day. So on Wednesday I did it and I was sweary. Surprisingly, I was sweary. And on Thursday I was even more sweary because I couldn't even move. I mean, came Thursday, forget Thursday. I did it Wednesday in the morning. Wednesday afternoon I was already so sore. So sore. I can't even explain how sore I was.
Hydrating.
Well done. Well done. You're making so much noise.
I am?
Yes, I can hear you. It's as if I'm going with the water down your throat. Now,
Ooh.
so
that
Wednesday,
would be too close.
Wednesday afternoon, I was already in pain. So you can imagine Thursday morning what I was like. By the way, people, this is Friday. We are recording on Friday evening, just to let you know. So Thursday afternoon, it's Thursday morning, sorry. I woke up and I was like, how do I get off the bed? There was, I don't
How
know
do you
how
sit
to.
down on the toilet? Because he's big.
Oh my
He's big into
God,
his
I'm
squats.
hovering. I'm hovering.
You're hovering even on your own toilet.
I'm not really hovering because hovering is like doing those
Squats.
squats.
Big into squats.
So yeah, I know. So I'm not hovering. I'm basically spreading my legs around the toilet and just standing straight because I cannot hover or squat or anything. So Thursday I was very sweary in the morning when I did it, and this morning I wasn't sweary. It was, I took the I swore as much as I could. I swore the most swear words, you can swear, and then I took it up a notch because it was that bad. My pain is so bad.
So
I'm
you
walking
became
on the
speechless.
side. When I climb the stairs, I walk on the side. I look like a crab. I am a crab. I do side.
What would your doctor say?
What would my doctor say?
Do you have a cough? Self-isolate.
Exactly. My doctor would tell me self-isolate. I mean, my doctor recommended self-isolation years ago. The first time I came there, about 20 years ago, they told me, we think you should self-isolate,
Why,
Don't
they didn't
come
want
here
anyone
as
to
well.
get...
Just call us. Just call us and yeah, whatever. But I don't know. You know what I also realized this pandemic is doing? I went to Tesco because I realized I'm running out of milk, and obviously I don't really have a slot, so I don't know when it will go. My husband and I went to get some milk. I put on jeans because now it's a special occasion to go to Tesco. So I put on jeans.
No pajamas for you?
Yeah, put on jeans, put on a bra. What do you know? Put on makeup. No, the makeup was for something else, But anyway,
It was there already.
Yeah, it was there already. I went to Tesco. I came back and I realized I forgot how to wear clothes. My jeans, I didn't zip it up. I did not. I was walking around with an unzipped jeans. I'm so used to just elastics. This is what I've done with the jeans. I put it up. I didn't zip. I did not zip. That's it.
Well,
How do you wear clothes?
I mean, I'm reveling in not having to wear anything with elastic too, or even matching, or even, I am at the point where I'm still showering every day. How long will that last? I don't know.
Yeah, I have to, because
mostly in the morning.
I think that I'm going to take a break from showers Saturday and Sunday, but Monday, if I do Joe again, I'm doing you on Monday, I will have to shower. It makes me stink. I mean,
So if you do Joe again, why you think you might break up with him?
No, I'm going to do Joe again. I cannot break up. I've started something with my son, and if I don't do it, and what would my kids laugh at? I mean, there is no joy anymore. So the only joy they have is to see me trying to do push-ups.
I mean, it must be quite a thing for teenagers to be stuck in their home with their parents for any length of time.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I know. Two teenage
I mean,
boys, a 14-year-old, a 17-year-old. We are all in this house together, and they see me do push-ups in the morning. What more?
look, at
What more do you
16,
want from life?
at 16, if you told me I'd have to be in the same house as my parents full time for 3 to 6 weeks, I would be.
It happened to me when I was 16. I was at home with my parents and my sisters and my grandparents because it was the first Gulf War. So we were all, but back then it wasn't self-isolating. It was don't leave the house in case missiles will come. So we were just stuck in the same house. No school for, it was, I think, 6, 7 weeks. I can't remember.
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, a very long time with missiles and stuff. It was a lot of fun. That's why I'm very good at like lockdowns. You know, when they started talking about lockdowns, I was like, I'm ready. I did not panic buy. People, no panic buying. However, I did get ready. Made sure that I have enough things. Made sure that I'm putting slots, spacing the slots is available. I don't have a slot for this week, but for next week I already have. Made sure I have.
I mean, that's the thing. That's that word slot, self-isolating and slots. Those are our big words. I mean, I know when you say slots, you are talking about food delivery. I know exactly what you mean.
I know. Because what other slots? Were there ever other slots? Laun, what other slots were there ever?
But one would have to ask for clarification. Food delivery, food delivery, or I've got my food delivery coming. You would not just say slots. We all know that's what we're preoccupied with.
That
have I
is
got a
true.
slot?
That is true.
And am I going to get what I ordered?
Oh, yeah. I think that William Hill and, Paddy whatever and the other places, they should start, doing those gambling, because up to now, they're closed, aren't they? And there is no sports. What gambling are they going on, except like which famous person will die first? That is one probably that is still going on online. And the other one is like I'm putting in with William Hill my shopping list, and I'm guessing which one of the items will come. And
the thing is, we're the lucky ones.
According to that, I'm going to, maybe I'll win some money.
But we're the lucky ones. We at least know we have slots we have slots coming. There's a delivery coming. There are Boris has said, do your best to get online delivery. And I'm thinking, you do realize the whole country cannot be covered by online delivery. People
because
need to go
out. Yeah, I know. And he said
there are not enough available spaces.
And they also say go as little as possible. Today,
that's very confusing.
Today, during my husband's lunch break, because he's working from home and I don't work Fridays. So although I was busy today with work, so between 1 and 2, we ventured out. We needed to get some stuff. We went out and we had to come back because we didn't have time to stand in line to go into the shop, because he had to go back, after his lunch to go back to work. And so we had to go out in the evening again. And also 2 days ago, we went out. We couldn't find what we wanted. That's why I'm out again today, because I couldn't get the things that I needed.
And it's a bit like I feel like we're hunter-gatherers, you go out with a list and you go, look, I don't know what I'm coming back with.
That is true.
I don't know.
But I haven't, I mean, hunters. Let's put it this way. I still didn't chase a squirrel in the park, try to, break its neck so we have some protein for supper. Next step.
You might try and make your own pasta.
I don't have a pasta machine. And no. That's too much. I'll give up pasta. I'm fine without pasta. You know, keep your pasta to yourself.
I mean, I don't know if you have a WhatsApp group for your street. Do you?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay.
Do you?
We do. We have
really?
more than one. More than one. We have one for general. And
sorry, I want to make sure I'm still in this universe. It's a WhatsApp group for the street.
A WhatsApp group for our street, yes.
This is so weird. I mean, I'm in touch with my next door's neighbors, but the whole street WhatsApp group? Why would I want all the street to have my number?
One WhatsApp. We've got, well, there are three, but we've got one. Let's say there's one main one to talk about comings and goings and noises and whatnot.
You see, that's the first reason I would leave the group when people start talking about noises and comings and goings.
Drilling the other day.
Oh dear!
Like
so yeah, let's discuss. Oh my God!
At 10 o'clock at night. Turns out somebody in our street had been.
You know, who is the neighbor that is drilling at such time of the night?
So it turns out a neighbor had been burgled, and the police had secured the premises so that and had to drill. So once I knew that, I was calm again. But I knew there'd been a burglary, so we've been told we're burgled, and then there's this drilling. You're thinking they've come back again with a drill. So that was helpful. But now we've got a second group for assisting with self-isolation and stuff, which, you know, it's great, but I think I turned off the sound.
For me, the biggest thing is, and I'm sorry to all my workmates that are not watching or listening or following my podcast.
I'm quite sure no one in my street is either.
We have now a work WhatsApp group. And all of a sudden, everybody is talking and joking after work hours. During work hours, on days they don't work. I'm like, is this going to last? It is.
Wait. So when did you get this WhatsApp group?
Only when remote work has started. Before
Hopefully
that,
it will.
why would I need to have a WhatsApp group with my colleagues that I see at the office?
I feel sure when you leave, when we can leave our homes again, or when you can go back to work, you will leave the WhatsApp group. I feel sure.
It's a probability. I'll never leave you guys. No, I'll never leave a WhatsApp group with you because, I mean, I love you and you love me so much, don't you?
I don't know if the people who listen to us, you know, all five of them, know.
I'm guessing by the way, there is something we needed to talk about. Remember our Mother's Day soiree? That you had some issues with my mom understanding English and this, and we laughed a bit.
How much trouble am I in now?
A lot. She listened to the whole
She never listens.
Fucking thing.
You said she wasn't gonna
And
listen.
she was like, why are you laughing at me in public? Yeah. Next time
she's
we
cross
see
with
one
me,
another.
right? Not you.
Oh, you'll be surprised. She's cross with me. She's my mother.
Oh, then that's fine. That's fine.
Listen. No.
Wait, so she listens to no other show, just the Mother's Day one?
I have no idea. I just know that she called me and I answered like nobody's business. Hey, Ima, how are you doing? She's like, why are you talking about me like this? Why are you telling people I'm that stupid? And I'm like, oh, what?
So to be clear, you actually denied that was even possible.
Yeah, that is true. That's what I try to explain to her. But anyways, you need to apologize.
So, I'm sorry.
That
Who am I
didn't look
apologizing to?
sincere.
You or your mother? I'm not clear.
Okay, let's start with me. Apologize to me because I had to tell my mom that, yeah. And
we all have our
anyways.
problems. But I'm really, really sorry, Osnat's mom. I really am. Like one day I'm going to come visit where you live, and I really want you to be nice to me. So I'm really sorry. I just want to say how I admire you having brought up Osnat. Like.
Okay, now you're pushing it, and it doesn't even sound slightly real. When you say it's you started nice.
I am in awe.
It was credible, but then you lost all credibility once you started giving her compliments about me.
No, I'm in awe that she put up with you. Don't get confused.
Oh, that's it. This is it. So besides that, how are you managing your pandemic?
No, I did have something to say. We kind of went on a segue.
Okay.
Just for those of our 5 listeners who have
I think we have
WhatsApp,
6 listeners. You're lying.
6,
it's not 5. 6.
Oh, good, 6. That use WhatsApp. Did you know that you can put groups on silent?
Yes, I did.
However,
of course.
No, you're not one of our listeners. I mean, are you? Are you one of the 6?
Oh yeah, sorry. So we have 5 because it's 5 and me. Sorry, aren't you one? So it's basically 4 and the 2 of us.
I don't even want to think. Okay, anyway. So, but you can only put it on silent, WhatsApp groups, for a year. So they give you
you have 8
hours or a year.
I know.
Okay. So sometimes I've had to, like, suddenly it's making a noise. I go, a year is up, shit.
Yeah, I had this. I put it for a year, and all of a sudden I forgot that this group even existed because it was from a previous workplace. And
you hadn't left it.
I didn't want to leave it because I thought it would be weird. I thought that the owner, the admin of the group would kick me out, as they should have.
As they should.
And they didn't.
Oh.
And all of a sudden it started talking to me again after a year, and I was like, okay, now I'm leaving. It's been a year. So after a year I left.
Yeah. You asked me, how's this pandemic treating me?
Yeah. Because you said it wasn't the one, it's not the pandemic you expected.
So I had a bit of a cold last week, and as the snot receded, because there was a lot, reality came into full view.
It's a shame that you didn't take some clips of it. We could have shared it with the viewers. Yeah.
And I decided that I might have preferred the snot. I thought, look, this is reality. I know this is just give me more snot, and then I'll just, lie down again. And when it's all over, call me. I mean, this is just it's a B-grade movie, which gets worse and worse.
I know. I'm waiting for my sound not to match the way my mouth moves. That's like a foreign language B movie.
What about aliens that don't really look like aliens?
Oh, interesting.
Like they meant to be aliens, but actually you can see the guy's shirt or whatever. I mean,
yeah.
What, do we take those seriously?
Because of all my muscles being sore, and and what else did I have? I have the fatigue. The fatigue, which are
fatigue, yes.
corona symptoms. For me, it's Joe Wicks symptoms, but I'm thinking maybe I should self-isolate. Maybe it is corona. And this evening, all of a sudden, my mouth felt weird, and I thought, that's it. I'm losing my taste. That's it. It is corona. But no, it was Joe Wicks and a bit too hot food. Too hot burekas that burnt my whole palate. Yeah.
Okay. So when people write you messages now, they write CV, and every time I have to go, no, they're not talking about the curriculum vitae. They're talking about coronavirus. Every time I have to go, no, this doesn't make sense. Oh, it's coronavirus, because I normally write it as C-119 or something, which I'll stop doing.
I don't write. You know what? The funny thing is, I don't write about it.
What do you call it? The plague. Some people call it the plague.
Yeah, the plague. But I really don't. When I write to people, I don't write about it anymore. It was at the beginning. Right now, It's just normal messages. And with my family. Yesterday we were celebrating my nephew's birthday, for example. We did a Zoom,
Happy birthday.
a family Zoom. I'm sure he's very happy you wished him a happy birthday. But because I couldn't get the
cake,
I had to make a cake because my pastry chef of a sister, which is his mom, made cupcakes, and she sent packages to all the other family in the area, for them to have the cake together. I didn't get any because I live in a different country, so I had to make my own.
It's a bit of a schlep, though. I mean,
I just made a very plain cake, but I would prefer to have my sister's cupcakes. I mean, pastry chef.
Next year in Israel.
Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe by Friday. You know that next week I was supposed to be in Spain in a villa by the pool. And the funny thing is, I already got a message from the airline about the flight cancellations and everything, yet the company we ordered the package from keeps sending us emails. Ooh, the date is coming closer. These are the instructions of where to pick your keys from. And I'm like, yeah.
That's very cruel.
I know. It's like somebody in this company should have stopped the automatic emails. Please stop it. But I'm going to get a paddling pool, and hopefully it will be warm. So I'm going to sit with a bikini, scare all my neighbors off with my legs in the paddling pool because I'm in a villa with a pool in the sun.
The only traveling we're doing is through the TV or between rooms in our houses, as someone pointed out. There's been a lot of memes of where should I go on holiday, the lounge or the kitchen or my bedroom.
I'm going to a villa in Spain. I know where I need to pick the keys from. There you go.
There's always that.
There's always that. Anyways, I think I'm going to go to sleep now because
you're fatigued.
all this fatigue from exercising.
I did have something to say. I was thinking, and I don't know if you heard John Ronson say that for anxious people, this period is not as bad because he implied that a lot of us, and I include myself who have anxiety, he didn't use these words, but he implied an apocalypse fantasy. Okay. I don't.
How does it work for you?
Well, I mean, it's just the worst case. What's in my apocalypse fantasy?
I think that
lack of communication, which clearly didn't happen in this apocalypse. So for me, the biggest one is lack of communication.
The other thing in an apocalypse,
and so that's why this is not the apocalypse I was expecting. Part one. Part two, I think I'm doing a lot better than I thought I'd do during this pandemic because I have an apocalypse fantasy.
Okay. I think that in no pandemic or any apocalypse or any sci-fi film I've ever seen that there is a room with a safe with a code and your cornea is being read because it's top secret that is just full with toilet paper. Yet people are running after this toilet. It's like toilet paper. I'm like, do you think we are going to stop having running water? That's why it's like, just clean your fucking ass with water. What's going to happen? Paper and pasta. All of a sudden, everybody wants to eat pasta.
What I want to know is, on the 1st of April, how are the newspapers going to handle April Fools?
Get out. You can leave. That's it. Pandemic is over. You can go to work.
And people, I mean, I want to believe that.
Yeah, no, I would probably be like, nah. I don't know. I think this year they should cancel April's Fools. What are they going to do? Yeah. What are they going to do?
Well, we've got a few days to find out.
Let's wait.
So, what choice do we have? It's like, my mother and father both asked me, so what are you doing today? I go, think about that question. Just think about it.
Listen,
and then I want to say to him the same. Yeah.
I spend my days, in a variety of ways. I talk to people on Zoom, and I exercise, and I look for milk in shops, and my life is full. What can I say?
Do you know of the characters Pinky and the Brain?
Oh, I love it.
Right. So I do want to say to my parents, same thing we do every day, Pinky. but they won't get that. But no. I do wish to say.
Yeah.
Same thing we do every day, Pinky. Not take over the bloody world.
Yeah.
I tell you, if the world was ruled by women, this never would have happened.
Of course, we would have gotten this pandemic in order and kill everybody immediately. It wouldn't take so long for us to be dead.
No, we would have isolated everybody, given them lemsip and said, sleep, here's some chicken soup.
You see?
Stay away from your sibling.
You see, you would do that. I would be like, no, everybody died now, quick. Goodbye. I don't care.
Okay, well, on that note, goodbye. See you soon. Can I touch the screen? Oh.
We don't touch one another even when we meet up, This pandemic broke us. We crave human touch to the point we touch camera. Anyways, let's thank the people. Thank you for watching us and listening to us. This was our Covideo. There you go. Very clever. Bye, Laun.
Bye.
You have been listening to the Women on the Edge of Attainment podcast with me, Laun Bowman.
And me, Osnat Krupnik-Mas.
If you enjoyed it, subscribe, like, and share with as many people as possible.
If you disliked it, share it with as many people as possible, so they can suffer too, the bastards.
Follow us on Twitter at WTEAPod or on our Facebook page. You can also email us on WTEAPod@gmail.com or stalk us individually on Twitter at @B_Laun
and Mas Life. Music by audionautics.com.